So we are finalizing the wiring, and the wiring was done, and the DB also is done. It's been covered here. So we've decided to bring our pump control here. So we're just going to do a quick lesson here. As you can see, this is the pump control. So this pump control, it goes with the cover. Okay, so here this is a cover. This is a cover of a pump. So meaning here there are things that you should look at when buying the pump. Okay, so here the number first thing that you should look at, it is this. So meaning the pump down there, it is a 1.0 horsepower. So this is how the bigger the pump is when you see a dot on it. So meaning here the capacitor, how it can run. The capacitor, it is in 35 capacitor. So this one we can even say this is a microfarads. So the microfarads, it's how the capacitor storage of the power that's been entered into the water, the control system for it to pump. Okay, then you can put this control on any amp, but not any amp, but basically this pump 1.0, or we might say 1 horsepower, you can put it at 10 amp. So the 10 amp, it means a breaker or an MCB. Yes, all right. And it's running in between 230 volts stroke 50 ohms. So meaning when we say 220 volts, this is the arrangement. So it is arranged between 220 to 230. By this voltage range, it can run even as low as 160 to 230. It can still do what? Run. That is under voltage. Okay, so this is what? Under voltage. So the other under voltage here, it says it can run up to 110 to 127 to 220 to 230 volts. So meaning it depends with the pump that you are having and for it to run. So basically here, this is a lesson about the pump control. Then this is the actual pump control here, as you can see. So this is a fuse. When a pump is being stuck down there with mud, then the current, it goes up. When the current goes up, this one automatically trips. So how does this one trips? It becomes long. It can even reach somewhere here. Then for you to reset it, to place it back, then it goes there. Here it's more like a switch on and off, which is manual. This one is manually done. Then here, this is the capacitor. We call it the capacitor. So which is 35 microfarads. As we have seen from the box itself here, which says it's 36 microfarads. So when you do the continuity and everything, it's supposed to give you the reading of that. Meaning, we would say, if you have a problem of the pump, it's giving you problem, pressure, whatnot, all those stuffs. The first things that we check before anything, it is the capacitor. Is the capacitor okay? If the capacitor reading is okay, according to what I've said, it is good. Then if you don't have the multimeter or the continuity multimeter, this is the multimeter. Yeah, that's being talked about. So when we talk about you want to measure, you don't have such. So you get these two lines. You put these two lines, you put them where there is current flow, like on the adapter or on the socket just for few minutes or seconds. Then this guy, it will charge. Then you have to put this wire together. Then it will give you a spark. When it will give you a spark, you will see that this capacitor has life, because this capacitor stores power. That's it. So now here we come to our diagram or our wiring. So this is the load, or this is the supply. Okay, so this is the supply. So the supply, there is power which is coming from the 10 amp in here, and the neutral which comes from neutral bar in here, the earthing wire here which comes from the earthing bar here. Then this gives power to the control. Then the control, it comes through